United are taking on Highgate United in the Midland League Premier Division. Half-time score, Coventry United 0, Highgate United 2. Not the best of first halves for the Red and Green Army so far. David Edwards and Lee Brown with the goals for Highgate, as Chris Cox also missed a penalty for the visitor, for the home side, I should say. We are getting set for the off at Sphinx for the second time, and well, we are fast running out of time before the second half starts. Unfortunately, we can tell you that Coventry City are currently losing
in their match against Oxford. So not the best of nights so far for either City or United, with both sides losing convincingly at the moment. Scorers going down to goals from King Hemming, an own goal from Jamie Sterry, and a penalty from former Well, we are underway with the second half. Immediately, Highgate win the ball back. There has been a change for we can't say that it's Hayward.
come off, and there's a foul against Manning. O'Grady puts it forward. Should dodges the challenge from David Edwards. Crossing opportunity now for Coventry United from Moodim. It's kicked in by Astley and put out for the throw for Coventry United. So there has been a change. It's who has come off, and coming on is number 18. In fact, we don't have a number 18 here, so unfortunately we don't know sadly who has come on. There's going to be a throw-in now for Coventry United. So indeed, yes, we don't actually have a...
We don't have a number 18 on the team sheet, unfortunately, so I'm not sure who has actually come on. Yes. The throw-in has scored to nothing eventually.
You say so.
Taking away from Astley up line, Moodim keeps it alive. Thornton takes it away from Manning. The forward slips. It's Ben Valance, and Duna's in front of him. Should he there as well? He finds Muzzin Duna on the left hand side. Duna puts it in, and it's cleared eventually. Headed by both by Astley. The Highgate caught napping there. There's no one in the centre to punish them for Coventry United. Here's Hawker. Back to the goalkeeper, Brendan Bunn. Fires it away. Cox gets the header.
Just to help you out, yeah. We haven't had a charge. Number 2 just wants to put his shirt, got some blood in his first half.
Oh, fantastic. Well, we've just been informed that there has not been a change. Hayward has stayed on, but we've just been told that Hayward got blood on his shirt and has had to change his shirt. So there's not been a change. Hayward has just got blood on his shirt. He's had to change his shirt, and well, there's no number 18 on the actual score sheet. Sorry, score sheet, team sheet. But yeah, there we go. So Fred Hayward has stayed on. Dunn gathers the ball and hoots it away. Glasgow. Ball only as far as Dale Edwards. Here's Hawker, the captain. Keeps it away from Thornton. Lovely bit of play there from the skipper. Plays it on the right hand side looking for Adagio. He slipped. Valance brings the ball away from the striker. Tries to lay it off Runduni. Actually too slick there, too tricky. And they lost the ball. Dale Edwards. Now it's big Aaron Brown. Interception made by Cox. Glasgow lobs it over to Josh O'Grady on the right hand side. O'Grady strides forward. Townsend in front of him, as is Oxshuddy. They put through on the right hand side now with Simeon Townsend. It's with the best efforts of Astley. Townsend can whip it in here. It's Simeon Townsend. Will he go on his own? He will. Oh well, at the near post by David Edwards. It's out for a throw in the Coventry United. Red and Green sparking into life at the start of the second half. They need to. They're 2 goals down. They've got to start quickly. O'Grady. Can he get the cross in? Yes, he can. Caught well with the near post by Bunn. Get it, Dale. Brendan Bunn, who made a crucial penalty save in the first half from Chris Cox, will take this kick, keeps it forward. Cox can only find Dale Edwards, who assisted the second goal. He's got Haywood in support, finds Haywood with his new number 18 shirt. He missed it, so we didn't believe that Haywood had been subbed off, but it turns out he just had to change his shirt. Haywood puts it forward. It's gone out off balance guy for a throw-in as Lee Brown failed to control. He was trying to bring it away, but balance couldn't do so. Edwards, looking for Brown. Morris calls for it, and that's his ball all day long. Throw to Moodim. Finds O'Grady in space. Moodim making the overlapping run. Didn't want it on the left-hand side. Still going O'Grady. Still going. Hawker's blocking his path, puts it down the right-hand side. Simeon Townsend now losing Pierre Moodim. It's come off Moodim. Astley will take the throw-in now. Prinzel makes some interception, but puts it out for another throw-in for Highgate. Around 5 minutes gone in the second half. High beat there from Simeon Townsend on Aaron Brown. And it is the first yellow card of the day. Brown is still on the ground. Townsend will get a deserved yellow card there. There you go, the yellow card for Simeon Townsend on the referee. Things go bad to worse for Coventry United. It's going to be Bunn to take the kick. Bunn keeps it away. Morris calls for it, Morris catches it. Fires it away, he's looking for Townsend. That was well at the back by David Edwards. Forward to Josh O'Grady, puts it forward towards Didn't or should he push from behind by Turner. He wants to retain possession though. Glasgow, left with ball, looks for Kevin Thornton, and Thornton in possession. Yeah, it's a second penalty! And it's once again Kevin Thornton who goes to the ground. I believe it was Macaulay Manning who made the challenge. And Coventry United have a second opportunity at a spot kick. Who's it going to be? Chris Cox missed the first one, and I believe it's going to be Thornton who's going to step up. Thornton has scored penalties this season. It's going to be the best bid in the business. Yeah, Coventry United on the score sheet. And Thornton able to get the ball away from Brendan Bunn in order to start the game quickly. A perfect penalty from Thornton as Thornton is trying to dribble the ball towards the centre circle. Highgate players are trying to stop him from doing so. But Thornton sending the goalkeeper the wrong way. And Coventry United are on the scoreboard. Coventry United 1, Highgate 2. Then immediately Highgate with an opportunity. Adagio tries to gather the ball, but luckily for United, Morris is there. Adagio and Prinzel both a little bit worse than after that. The referee checking that everything's okay. The physio's been called over now, I believe. I'm not sure what the problem is. Adagio is saying he doesn't need the physio's help. He's going to try and shrug it off, and United will regroup with the drop ball. But the Red and Greens are back in the game. I was talking to a couple of the United fans at half time. They were saying although it wasn't the best performances from the Red and Greens in the first half, it's a game of two halves, and so far the first half may have belonged to Highgate, but the second belongs to United. They're going to take the tumble in the penalty area, not the penalty this time, but it's still trying to scramble the ball towards the goal. Down forward, that's the end of that chapter.
Constant danger. so far in high-vis green. Just can't seem to deal with the former Coventry City midfielder at the moment, but to be fair, United just can't seem to deal with Highgate at the back. It'll be very interesting to see how this game develops, as Bunn hoops it away and slips as he kicks the ball, and you hear the ironic cheering of the Coventry United faithful from behind Bunn's goal. Valence heads the way after a attempted pass from Dale Edwards. Hayward. Turner fires it forward, looking. Cox makes the interception, but Dale Edwards picks up the pieces. Ball down the right hand side, will not find anyone, and will be kept in just about by Chris Cox. Long ball towards Townsend. Townsend gets his head to it. Prinzel nods it forward again, looking for Townsend once again, but Edwards gets there first. United pick up the ball in the centre, offside surely against Townsend. No, Townsend seems in an offside position, but play on's been given. Here's Simeon Townsend now, ball into the area, and Unduna, and that will be just about kept in, I think, by Bunn, and it will indeed. Try a little side volley. It took a deflection off, I believe it came off Scott Turner, and just bounced. But United certainly on top at the moment. Here's Ben Valence making his second start, I believe, since returning from injury. Highgate ball. But no, it isn't. It's given to Coventry United. And Duna out. Valence finds Dylan Shuddy. Townsend once again, Scott Turner getting a little bit too physical for the referee's liking. Thornton was trying to take the free kick from a little bit too far forward for the ref's liking. And the man, a lot of Coventry United fans called the Ginger Assassin, is getting ready to swing this ball towards the far post. He's already got a goal to his name. Can he get an assist as well? Thornton puts it towards the far post, and Brown gets his head to it, and it will go out for a throw to the Red and Greens. 10 minutes gone in the second half. United on the score sheet. It's 2-1 to Highgate after Thornton's penalty. Prinzel keeps it alive. Lofted ball to the right hand side now for Josh O'Grady. O'Grady battling with Astley to try and get it in. Astley trying to stop the winger from providing the cross. Prinzel does put it in, but it's cleared by the scorer of the first goal, David Edwards. And Adagio can't keep the ball in. There's a throw into United. Moodham takes it, bounces towards Josh O'Grady, surrounded by high-vis shirt. Put it in. He's got Unduna in the centre, and it will be a corner kick. It will be, yes. Well, Bunn was appealing that it was going to be a goal kick, but it appears falling on deaf ears. Ball clearly taking a touch off the Highgate man. A quick corner there from Thornton. He finds Pierre Moodham to strike over the crossbar. Well, as we say on Coventry Match Day, you don't win the raffle if you don't buy a ticket, but some tickets are better than others. Moodham, of course, did score on Tuesday night with a sensational solo effort and was named man of the match for his incredible work rate on Tuesday against Tivedale. And of course, you can nominate a player for our Coventry United Matchday Man of the Match award. We'll be naming said man of the match in the 80th minute. As Morris comes to claim the ball, doesn't do so. It's eventually cleared by Cox. Turner nods it over to the left-hand side. Hawker keeps it away from O'Grady. And now here's Adagio on the left-hand side. Can he whip the ball into the penalty area? Brilliant challenge from Chris Cox. And he'll play the ball out of danger. Onto the right now with O'Grady in space. Hawker's behind him. It's put forward to Dylan Otshuddy. Puts it into the area. Simeon Townsend lays it off. Here's Otshuddy. Will he strike? Otshuddy tries to find an Otshuddy. He was trying to be too precise there. Sort of area, you just want to hit it. Moodham strikes forward. And it's a strike very similar to the goal from Tuesday from Moodin, but sadly it didn't have the same end result. It flies wide of the near post. And it remains 2-1 Highgate. But as we come up to the 60th minute, the ball is very much in Coventry. Highgate just don't seem to have the same potency going forward as they did in the first half. And United seem to be fully in their rhythm. And the United fans behind the goal get into the head of Brendan Bunn, it seems. Could that play into the equation? Long ball forward down the right hand side. Or should keep it in for Coventry United? He does. In fact, no, he doesn't. It's just drifted out of play under the challenge of David Edwards. Throw taken by Anton Astley towards Hawker. It's gone over the head of Glasgow. Here comes Lee Brown. Lofted ball over to Dale Edwards. What can he do from the right hand side? He's got Valence and Nduna trying to block his path, still going. However, Dale Edwards, cross is put in. It's not the best of crosses, it will go out for a goal kick. Let's try and get the latest score from the Kassam Stadium for you. Against Coventry City, so no. In fact, no, it's still 3-0 from the Kassam Stadium. Oxford 3, Coventry City 0. Let's see if the red side of Coventry can bring some honour and pride back to the city's sporting scene. Hayward, easily picked up in the back by Rob Prinzel. Can United get themselves level? Prinzel, long ball. Looking for Dylan Otshudi. Beautiful control into the area. Otshudi, will he go on his own? Dylan Otshudi, he's passed one, across goal. Townsend! He's put it wide! Simeon Townsend coming so close. Incredible work from Dylan Otshudi. Point blank range for Townsend, but he couldn't make the contact. It would have just taken the slightest bit of contact from Townsend to put it in, but he couldn't do it. Those are the margins in this game. It remains 2-1 Highgate. Look, United are dominating their opponents right now. How they're not level is beyond me. Bunn clears. Cox heads it forward. O'Grady keeps it alive on the right hand side. Under pressure from Astley. Ball down line comes off the left back. It's a United throw. Half an hour to play. Plenty of time for the Red and Greens not only to get one, maybe try and get two and go for the win. The way they're playing, you wouldn't rule them out. O'Grady took a touch off, I believe that's Astley again, for another United throw, this time adjacent with the penalty area on the right hand side. Thornton takes. Townsend, back to goal, lays it off. O'Grady, swing and a miss. Over the crossbar, out for a goal kick. Freezing cold nights in Coventry, winter is definitely upon us. They've been saying in Game of Thrones for 7 years, winter's coming. Well, in Coventry, it arrives as soon as summer finishes, so I think, unfortunately, winter has arrived in Coventry. Bunn clears from his goal. Brown wins the header. Prinzel tries to clear. Nduna keeps the ball away from Hawker. Ball down the centre of the pitch. Townsend, back to Nduna. Ball down line, looking for Otshudi. He's onside, but Bunn will gather the ball before Townsend can get there. Bunn places the ball on the turf and fires it forward. Cox commits the foul as he jumps over Lee Brown. Let's get some score dates for you while they're preparing the free kick. Of course, one final score from the Premier League: Manchester United 1, Arsenal 1. Latest scores: Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 1, Everton 0, Swansea 1, Southampton 0, Liverpool 0, Stoke 0, Bournemouth 1, Sunderland 1, Hull 0, Watford 2, Leicester 1. Hawker with a free kick. Chips it towards the far post, headed away easily by Rob Prinzel, but it's going to be kept alive on the left-hand side by David Edwards. Good challenge though by Simeon Townsend. He's found Josh O'Grady under pressure from Edwards. He's still going though. Can he lay it off for Townsend? Townsend's gone past him. He's found Thornton. Now Muzzy and Duna. It's bounced over his head. Can he keep it in? Manning tries to keep it away from Nduna, but he can't keep it away forever. O'Grady tried to flick it on for Thornton, but the midfielder wasn't expecting it. It's played back to Rich Morris, but United have found their rhythm, and they found it soon enough. Cox. Lovely ball to the right-hand side. Nduna keeps it away from Adagio. Ball to Moodim. A fantastic one from Cox. It's put forward. Valance picks it up on the left. Nduna finds Cox with a lovely weighted ball. Can Nduna whip it in? Is that Shuddy? Gets past one defender, can't get past the second. Lee Brown. Now Aaron Brown. Finds Manning on the right hand side, and Cox does well to get his body in front of Manning and the ball. Finds Moodim with time and space at fullback. Now it's Josh O'Grady striding forward, tries to find out Shuddy. Good challenge by David Edwards. And Nduna tries to find Thornton from the loose ball, but can't do so. Glasgow makes the interception. Plays a 1-2 with Prinzel. Shuddy. Thornton. Forced onto the right hand side. Townsend, good challenge from behind by Turner. Here's Hawker. Hayward. He's slowed down now, as it seems to be a formation change for Highgate. It seems that they're playing 5 at the back, with Brown dropping into defence. Clearance made by Coventry United. Okay, that'll play by Astley. Thornton take the throw. Townsend. Challenge. Given. Long ball towards Lee Brown. It's only fallen to Rich Morris. Morris throws. Here's Valance. Takes it into Highgate's half. Forward ball looking for Otshuddy. Otshuddy's still going. Can he take it around the goalkeeper? He has got it around the goalkeeper. Didn't Otshuddy. And a last-ditch challenge there from Turner. Aaron just stopped Otshuddy from getting into a better position to put the ball into an empty net. He was dead level with the post. It would have been almost impossible for him to score from there. He had to get into a better position after he rounded the goalkeeper. But Turner was there to stop Otshuddy in his tracks and allow Bunn to grab the ball while he still could. United are getting closer and closer here. You've got to think the equaliser is on the horizon. They keep up this level of pressure, but how long can they keep it up? Hayward. As a throw into Highgate, taken quickly. And the referee has called it back. Walker finishes his drink before taking the free kick. A bit early for time wasting. Walker's free kick into the penalty area. It's through the far post and Morris makes a save well. And it will be a corner kick. One opportunity there for Highgate. Man at the far post tries to stab it towards the net. It's well saved on the foot of Rich Morris. The best chance they've had by far in the second half. Corner kick on the left-hand side to be taken. Walker's ball puts it in. It's across the face of goal. It's still in danger, however. Can Thornton get it away? Brown tried to find Hayward, and a free kick given against Coventry United. As Brown was taken out as he released the ball to Hayward. If Highgate can get a third, they may not kill the game off dead, but it will certainly put it further out of reach. for Coventry United. They're running out of time. They've got 20 minutes plus anything the referee wants to add on. And there is going to be a change here. And it's Anton Astley, I believe, coming off, is it? It's Haywood. So Haywood comes off. And coming on is Isaac Jagrup. There's been a little bit of a shake-up at the back. So Isaac Jagrup comes on for the last 20 minutes plus injury time as Porker gets set to take this free kick towards the far post, headed over. It's still in play. Overhead kick back into the area, and what a save! What a save from Rich Morris! A crucial stop by Morris, I believe. It looked like it was Hawker who put a fierce shot towards the roof of the net. I think Morris has hurt his hand there. I'm not surprised with the power. Corner put in and head away out for another corner. We were saying the second half has belonged to Coventry United, but Highgate are putting their opponents under intense pressure. And this is exactly where Highgate want to be, as far away from their goal as possible, with the opportunity to make an even bigger mountain for Coventry United to climb. And once again, it's going to be Josh Hawker towards the far post, and it will be a goal kick. No sign of a change for Coventry United so far. But now United can get their attack back underway after a good few minutes at the other end of the pitch. Here's Simeon Townsend with space on the right. Two options in the box, still going Townsend, he's still going, can he get it in? Puts it in, and it's out for a corner as Astley puts it out of play. And Josh O'Grady to take this corner kick. United, of course, don't want to push too many men forward. They want to make sure they're still solid at the back whilst going to bang down the back door at Highgate. Corner put in. Head away at the near post by Astley. Thornton back onto the right with O'Grady. He's onside. Cross is put in. Turner makes interception at the near post. But Otshudi beats Astley to the ball. O'Grady puts it in. Caught easily by Bunn. And Bunn's going to take all the time in the world here. Just trying to waste as much time as he can. 17, 18 minutes to go. Now's the time that Highgate want to be closing that window. Manning. Hawker. Aaron Brown shrugs off the challenge of Muzzy and Duna. His ball easy dealt with by Moodim. He couldn't find Thornton. It's back with Highgate. Dale Edwards. Ball into the penalty area. Well, Morris called for it, but Cox headed it away. Cox eventually makes the clearance. Turner gets there first, but only finds Kevin Thornton. Ball through the heart of the defence. Astley gets there first and hoops it out of play for a Coventry United throw. Unduna. Townsend as well to hold off Turner. Now finds Dylan Otshudi. Tries the return ball to Unduna. It's blocked. Hawker. An incredible second half here at Sphinx Drive. There's still 15 minutes to go. United throw just in front of the home dugout. Balance to take. Balance takes. Otshudi couldn't beat Turner to the ball. Down the right hand side. Adagio. Will he whip it in or just try and keep it in the corner? He's gone out of play for a throw off Ben Valance. Once again, this works into Highgate's favour. They've got the lead, however slender it may be. The ball's at the right end of the pitch as far as they're concerned. They're in no rush to take this throw. It has been taken now. Edwards, Hawker. Back to Edwards. Whips in the cross. Cox tries to get it away. He has done. And here comes Simeon Townsend. Or should he making the run? But Townsend's pass was not weighted properly. But neither was that one from Dale Edwards. A swing and a miss there. He's eventually got the ball away. It's come back to United, and Duna dodges the challenge of Jagrup beautifully. Thornton, surrounded by high-vis shirts, plays it back to Cox in defence. Highgate doing well to block off the avenues of approach. Turner makes the interception as Unduna tries to bring it down. Aaron Brown, ball down line looking for Marco Adagio. Cox, Morris in goal. United can last it. Oh, it's took a deflection on the way through. It will be another corner. As Townsend tried to fire it towards goal. A Highgate man got in the way. And now it'll be Thornton to take the cross from the left-hand side. Once again, no short corner routines. United packing the area. Thornton punched away by the goalkeeper. And it will be played out of danger by Manning. Here's Lee Brown, scorer of the second goal. Isaac Jagrup, plenty of space now for the substitute. Lays it off once again for Brown. Waiting for support. Jagrup, forced away from the... Here's Hawker, lays it off for Aaron Brown. As much as they can. The Youth Academy star. Solid game for the number 9. Couldn't hit the... Final push for United. Just over 10 minutes to go. Next time the ball goes with his head. Hawk.
Should deal this one.
Poor ball, however, from Nduna. Dale Edwards. Turner blasts it forward, looking for Adagio once again. Cox nods onto the left-hand side, and Nduna keeps it in. Thornton, Paul's making the run. Onto the right-hand side. On in. Yes, he will. But he's got Manning behind him, and Manning takes the...
His long ball only finds Rob Prince, chipped onto the left-hand side, looking for Mus.